to our channel. Don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe. If Buhari could pardon Boko Haram fighters, Tinubu can release Nnamdi Kanu. Ohanaeze fires CNG. Igbo socio-cultural and political organization Ohanaeze Ndigbo has submitted that there is nothing wrong with the calls for President Bola Tinubu to release the embattled leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu. Ohanaeze Group maintained that if former President Muhammadu Buhari could pardon thousands of Boko Haram fighters during his time in power through a government rehabilitation program, then President Tinubu can also release Kanu. It has submitted in a statement on Friday by its Deputy President General Mazi Okechukwu Isiguzoro that Kanu is simply a prisoner of conscience. Niger News reports that the Ohanaeze statement follows an earlier statement by the coalition of northern groups CNG, which stated that the 2023 Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi and other political stakeholders calling for the release of the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB should be labeled terrorists. The CNG national coordinator Jamilu Aliyu accused Peter Obi of prioritizing ethnic interests by choosing to advocate for Kanu's release. CNG warned northern voters against supporting any politician aligning with IPOB, stating that such alliances disregard the suffering of Nigerians affected by the group's action. However, Isiguzoro, in his response on Friday, criticized the position of CNG. He accused the coalition of pushing a sinister northern agenda capable of destabilizing Nigeria. In a moment of profound concern for our collective national integrity and the protection of all Nigerian citizens, Ohanaeze Ndigbo, the apex socio-cultural organization representing the Igbo people, unequivocally condemns the recent vitriol emanating from the coalition of northern groups CNG. This misguided barrage of incendiary rhetoric directed at the Igbo nation constitutes an affront not only to our dignity but to the social fabric of Nigeria. It is a calculated ploy, a part of a sinister northern agenda aimed desperately at destabilizing the fragile harmony that continues to characterize our multicultural society. The CNG's assertion that all Igbo leaders should be classified as terrorists because they are advocating for a political resolution regarding the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a man best described as a prisoner of conscience, is a grave mischaracterization that seeks to instigate division and unrest. This campaign against prominent Igbo figures is conspicuously timed, coinciding with the increased insecurity in the southeast, largely a consequence of the unchecked violence perpetrated by Fulani herdsmen during the previous administration under Muhammadu Buhari. It is imperative to recall the historical context. Under Buhari's leadership, over 9,800 Boko Haram terrorists were released through purported rehabilitation programs, a controversial policy that only served to exacerbate the rampant insurgency plaguing the northern region, catapulting terrorism incidents from 2 states to 15. This context raises questions regarding the motives of those now seeking to scapegoat the Igbo people amidst the chaos that continues to bedevil the nation. And that is how Jonathan government was undermined. Speaking further, Ohanaeze warned against destabilizing the government of President Tinubu, just like that of former President Goodluck Jonathan was undermined for selfish reasons. Ohanaeze Ndigbo finds the recent attack by the CNG to be not only unfounded but also emblematic of the broader schemes woven by northern opposition leaders to use the Igbo people as political pawns in destabilizing the Tinubu administration. Such tactics are reminiscent of the cynical maneuvers employed to undermine former President Goodluck Jonathan, and it is with this historical awareness that we view the current machinations of the CNG. This narrative, designed to provoke conflict between communities, is simplistic and transparent in its motivation. Is said Tinubu should listen to the voice of wisdom. The statement expressed belief that President Tinubu will listen to appeals from the Igbo community and release Nnamdi Kanu. As we witness these troubling developments, we stand firm in our belief that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is duly elected leader and a man of discernment. We recognize the importance of fostering peace and understanding among the diverse ethnic groups that make up our nation. We trust that he will honor the overtures from the Igbo community and recognize Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's situation for what it truly is, an issue of conscience rather than hostility. Zoro added. Then CNG should be cautioned. Ohanaeze further appealed to the National Security Adviser, Nuhu Ribadu, and the Minister of State for Defence, Bello Matawalle, to caution the CNG against making provocative remarks against other regions and ethnicities in Nigeria. We therefore call upon the National Security Adviser Nuhu Ribadu and the Minister of State for Defence, Bello Matawalle, to provide guidance to the CNG. We urge them to adopt a stand rooted in diplomacy rather than divisiveness, focusing their efforts on alleviating the very real problems of insurgency and banditry that plague the North, rather than directing incendiary rhetoric towards a group that seeks only peaceful solutions. In conclusion, we reaffirm that the northern attacks on the Igbo people are not merely provocative, they are dangerous. We will not remain passive in the face of attempts to instigate ethnic conflict. It is vital now, more than ever, that we stand united against those who will seek to use our diversities as tools for discord and destruction. The path to national unity is paved with mutual respect, understanding, and dialogue, the statement concluded. Well, what a great statement from Ohanaeze Ndigbo, especially towards cautioning the Northern Coalition, the CNG. Very, very important, really, for them to be called to order. And they made mention of the singular fact that it is nothing wrong for Ohanaeze Ndigbo to appeal to the current president to release the expired detained IPOB leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And I don't think there's anything wrong in asking the current president to do that. And they could also refer to what the previous president did, the immediate past president, as he granted pardon to Boko Haram, who are still bringing insurgency to the northern part of the country, terrorizing the place, especially the northern part of the nation. So also, he also called on their leaders, the ones that are serving currently in the Tinubu administration, the Minister of Defence, Bello Matawalle, and the National Security Adviser, Nuhu Ribadu, to really, speak wisdom to their people, and also for President Tinubu also to give hearing here to their plea. I think as day goes by, we will see the decision of the president concerning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe to our channel. Thank you.